Wow, good people. Breaking news. Breaking news right now. Okay, so I was actually watching Micah Parsons' show and getting that and stuff, and Micah Parsons was talking about the end of the season and everything, and so on about what's happened. And I ended up killing that because he ended up saying, just coming across the screen, being reported by Adam Schefter, that the Chicago Bears, the Bears are what we thought they were. The Bears are what we thought they were. Have asked permission to speak with Mike McCarthy about their coaching vacancy. Let me say again, the Chicago Bears, the Bears, have asked permission for Mike McCarthy. This is now put up or shut up now. Now here's the thing. Here's where it gets to be interesting to me is this a case where we had Al Harris last year? So think about this. Al Harris, you had Dan Quinn, who goes to Washington. You know, he's sitting there taking different coaches that we have and so on. And Jerry and the crew was kind of like, yeah, y'all can talk to other people and things like that. And then they would not give permission. They would not give permission to Al Harris. No, he's under contract. Or no, we're not going to allow that. Now, here's where it gets to be interesting. Because the Cowboys do not have to let Mike McCarthy talk to him. Does not have to let him talk to him. They could refuse him. However, come the 14th, he is officially a free agent if he has not signed a new contract with the Dallas Cowboys. So this could be leverage for Mike McCarthy, who could say, you know what, I got people that want me out there. See, it's different when nobody wants you. Nobody wants you. And the Cowboys typically, they're okay with basically let them go out there and see what's out there and get their deal, and then let them come back and see, you know, what we can work with. We saw that with Randy Gregory. Randy Gregory went to Denver, had a $75 million deal. They tried to say, well, we're going to put this clause in there. Fortunately, the deal didn't work out because Randy Gregory ended up just being a mess after that. But now, you have to sit here and say, somebody wants him? The Bears want to interview him? Now, this could be Dan Quinn all over again. Last year, they had the laissez-faire attitude about Dan Quinn, and, you know, they figured that nobody was going to hire him. They kept saying, oh, well, Dan doesn't get a head coaching job, you know, he'll be back here in Dallas. And that's the way they played the whole thing was, you know, because they assumed he wasn't going to get that gig. And then they found out, okay, he's gone. And they kind of got left holding the bag. So, if Mike McCarthy wants to move on for the Dallas Cowboys, this is Dallas Cowboys on SI, he will have the opportunity with one job interview lined up. His future remains up in the air, but he will have the employment opportunities if he chooses to leave Big D. With Jerry Jones dragging his feet on the decision, the Chicago's Bears have reached out to the Cowboys to interview McCarthy. Chicago has sought permission to interview Coach Mike McCarthy and are awaiting a response from Dallas. Sources tell me Todd Archer, per Adam Schefter. Boy, we got everybody in here. If the Cowboys don't allow permission this week, the Bears could interview McCarthy after his exclusive negotiating window with Dallas expires January 14th. So right now they're waiting on Jerry Jones to respond. It certainly could be an interesting twist. I ain't going to lie to you. It ain't going to lie to you. So this is where now Jerry Jones, who bought the Dallas Cowboys because in his mind, what it was all about was being able to work with his kids. Okay? He's got the laissez-faire. We got plenty of time to work on this and so on. Actually, you might not. Now, that's not to say he does an interview with the Bears and ultimately they decide we're going to hire him. That's, you know, they're interviewing Mike Vrabel, and we heard that they are interested in Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn. So there's a multitude of people that are there. But see, where it gets to be conflicted is Jerry Jones basically saying, if, you know, people want to interview, this is what he said yesterday after the game. What if people want to interview Mike McCarthy? And he said he's free to do that. I only want people who want to be here. So now Jerry Jones, Jerry Jones is now put on blast where put up or shut up. Put up or shut up. Are you gonna be? Are you gonna allow him to go ahead? Or are you gonna show your hand and say, "Oh no, 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 no"? And if you say no to the interview, does that mean you're gonna start working, getting up off your ass and doing something to get this thing done? I told you guys, time waits for no man, and you could end up effing around and finding out, and end up not having a coach. Oh man, this has been a crazy, crazy day. And shout out to Micah Parsons, because I was watching that when that story came across here. And I stopped that because Micah Parsons, he's talking about holding up the trophy next year. So that's going to get lost in the wash. But literally, Micah Parsons is guaranteeing we're going to win the Super Bowl next year. So we got all kinds of shit that's happening here. And so I'm uploading that, so we'll see which one. But sometimes my computer system takes a little longer than the cell phone. The cell phone goes up real quick. But yeah, shit's about to get real quick. Be sure to tune in tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern, because we'll be talking about all this. Jerry, you got to get up off your ass, bro. You got to get up off your ass right now, and do something. Or maybe you just let him walk and see who's left. I told you guys. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you that it may be the offseason, but for us YouTubers and the drama that is the Dallas Cowboys, the shit is just beginning. Whew. It's just beginning. I have no idea how all this is going to work out, so we're going to need to keep our nose to the wheel and continue. Let me see if there's anything else. Sports Illustrated. Okay, let me read exactly from the original tweet. 2 hours ago, James Slater said, "Sounds like head coach Mike McCarthy and Jerry Jones will meet as they always do at the end of the season later this afternoon. Unclear if a decision or offer will be made at that point, but a team meeting did happen this morning, and I was told no real tone or message, just business as usual." Chicago Bears have sought, now this of course was 15 minutes ago, Chicago Bears have sought permission to interview head coach Mike McCarthy and awaiting a response from Dallas per sources telling Todd Archer. If the Cowboys don't allow permission this week, the Bears could interview Mike McCarthy after his exclusive negotiating window. Hold on to your hats, people. It's about to be a bumpy ride. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you soon. Peace.